All right, and welcome back to our Dominions 5 Let's Play Poorly. When last we were here, we were making the decision to attack somebody over here in the Bountiful Land, which has about 20 enemy units right now. I guess they moved around and did some shit. That's actually good for us. So we recruited some new guys. These guys with these mauls. These are like super red shirt grunty dudes. So we're gonna go ahead and stick them here with Folky. And now we should probably set our battle orders for everything. This guy's attacking the cavalry. These two horse guys, we're going to have them maybe guard the commander. Yeah, only attack enemies nearby. So they're going to cluster with the commander, who is in fact going to attack. And then these guys, yeah, they'll also guard the commander. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Probably a bad idea. Oh, why can't I do that? Maybe I can't do that. Okay, let's have these guys just attack. And we'll have them attack the closest enemy. There we go. I guess guard commander is not available to these, but there's apparently a glitch in that I can technically select it, even though it won't work. That's fine. Okay. So we are all set up here. Now we just need to actually set up our green spaces. This guy, this horsey dude, I want him kind of maybe around here. This guy is going to guard the commander, and this guy, I'm going to put them up here. Do I want them in a line formation as well? Sure, why not? I'll put them up here with this. There. The guard commander guys cannot be set because they're just going to stick to the commander all the time, no matter what. Regin is ready to go. Hilderic and Folky are ready to go. I think it's time. I think it's time. So, Folky, Hilderic, Regin. Let's go fuck some shit up. Select them all. Left click. Red line, that's an attack. Now, where's our spy? Here he is. He's hiding. We're going to have him go up to the gray barrier. There we go. I think we're okay now. We've got a lot of earth gems, but we really need... Okay, let's recruit some more units maybe. Because we don't have any use for this stuff right now otherwise. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves... This guy has a good-ish research. Got some forge bonuses. I want to find a guy who's got some decent research. They're all... 11 seems to be top of the line. So let's get this guy. This Master Smith. We'll probably use him for stuff. Right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. And maybe also the Master Mason. Sure, why not? And then down here, what do we want to pick up? Do we want to pick up some... Okay, so sappers are interesting. They're specialists who dig tunnels. They are siege units, so they get a siege bonus. This unit reduces the defense of besieged castles by an additional amount. So we don't need those guys right now. But these guardians are cool. These guys guard give castle defense bonuses. So let's grab one of these guys, and we'll just leave him in the garrison up there. Why not? Okay, these guys are all set to move. This guy's set to move. We've recruited everybody we need. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Turn. Okay, messages. Regin, god of Alm, fall in the year 0 of the Ascension Wars. There was a battle in Bountiful Land. Now, we can go to the province... We can read the whole message here, and we can see what happened, but I'm going to kind of close my eyes. But no, I'm not really going to close my eyes. We can actually view the battle here as well, but what you can see here is these are the guys that we brought to bear. One Black Lord, one Commander, and so on. We had the Eldest Dwarf with us, that guy. That's our god, because he's pink. Little pink dude there. And then these are our commanders, because they're blue. And these are the numbers of each of these unit types. This is how many units they killed, and this is how many of these units that died. So we can tell already that we wiped the floor with them. We wiped out all their commanders, all their infantry. They only killed... This guy, basically, this heavy infantry killed one unit. We lost 2 units here. Somehow, I don't know why these numbers don't add up, but that's okay. And then we just blew them out. Like, they had 31 units. We took 31 of them. We had 30 units. We only lost 2. Hey, how about we view the battle? Here we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick and do some setup here. This is the battlefield. Because we're attacking, we're on the left. Because they're defending, they're on the right. And as you can see, they match the tactical setup we made. Look at that. So we had our horsey guys over here. We had our pikeneers here. Our crossbowmen, I probably put in a stupid spot. Why the hell did I put them in front of the pikeneers? I don't know. I probably forgot to put them in the right spot. I think I may have even completely forgotten to assign them. Oh well, we'll see. I mean, obviously we win. And then we have these guys. We can click, left click to figure out who these guys are. Left click. Now, each of these squares can hold an X number of people, and I think it's like normally up to 3, but some units have more or less ability, depending on the size, right? Like a regular human size, you can fit 3 in a square, but if you had a giant or something, then you couldn't. This one over here, I think they can fit maybe 2. It's some calculation of space. The scroll wheel goes up or down, and then arrow keys will go left, right, forward, and back. These are these guys here. We've got militia, heavy infantry, Kodrik the commander, Norag the commander, and you can actually see what details they have here. Equipped with light armor, shields, and spears, these soldiers are quick but somewhat vulnerable to missile weapons. They sometimes carry javelins, and that's all the guys that are in that space. And then if we go over here, we can see this is our... Over here, this is Hilderic the Prophet. This is one of our main dudes. He's got his black steel sword that we gave him. And that's him right there. Looking cool and suave. And then over here is Ridgeon the Eldest Dwarf. He's about ready to prepare to cast Protection from Fire. We don't have any fire enemies over here, but I was just really for an example. None of these guys are going to damage me by fire, but that's okay. Now, over here in the little hamburger menu, you've got some options for the battle view. You've got battle logs, standard battle log here without a background, which means it just pops up here in black like that. Standard battle log with the background puts this white background in here so it's easier to read. And then you've got a detailed background, which gives you a little bit more information about what's happening, or very detailed, which gives you all the dice rolls essentially and all that stuff. The standard ones will only show magic and major events, whereas the detailed and very detailed will give you every single thing. So I usually keep it on standard battle log, but I'm going to put it on detailed right now. No, shit, I'm going to put it on very detailed, just so you can see what the heck is going on, and you can see how what we see on the screen relates to the engine underneath the game. I'm not going to go into any detail. Again, I don't play the game that way. I don't min-max. I don't really try to optimize that way. But if you do, it's useful information, and it'll be nice to kind of see what's going on. And then finally, over here, your battle view options. You have team-colored squares, dual-colored team squares. That'll matter if you have a lot of enemies, the different enemy factions, and they all kind of match colors, like some of the colors are the same. They'll do multiple colors for that. You can show the grid. I like to do team-colored squares just so I can tell them apart more easily, although obviously these guys are very different, but sometimes they're not. Anyway, we are ready to go. So normally you would play standard replay speed, maybe fast forward, or even turbo fast forward. For right now, I'm going to go slow-mo. And here they go. Look at that. The crossbowmen are firing their shit out. Bam. Now, pause real quick. Crossbowmen hit heavy infantry with a ranged attack from the arbalist in the body for 13 points of damage. Damage roll gives you the information. If I go to detailed, it takes away the roll. If I go to standard, it takes away that action because it's not one of the major effects. But we are going to go back to detailed. Just leave it there. And we're going to go half speed. You can see they're approaching. They're doing their jobs. These guys are holding until they attack later. Let's go normal speed. Oh, shit! Fireflies! Boom! Now we've got a whole bunch of attacks happening. Wow, okay. Now our pikeneers are coming up. Notice that our crossbowmen stayed back because they're doing fire and keep distance. At some point they're going to rout. You can see that there, they're routing. If they get really badly hurt, they rout. And it'll pop up here that they've been routed. Yep, the independent armies are routed. So we'll give chase, and we know already that they're all going to die. We're going to kill them all. But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes they'll just escape. So let's go ahead and go fast forward. Oh, they did retreat. Some of them did manage to retreat. But I guess they all ended up dying anyway. So, quit battle replay. Yeah. Here we go. So that's the battle. That's our first battle. And now, this is our province. Bountiful Land. Bountiful Land has this population. It's got an income of 63. Supplies, resources, recruitment. Very poor rate resources and recruitment. If I do recruit units, you'll see in this, if I do it in this province, I can only use 8 resources and I only have 78 recruitment points. And I've got different commanders and units here. I've got this dude who's just got no pants on, and then I've got a priest. But I can only recruit the priest if I build a temple. You can see down at the bottom it says temple needed. I'd have to build a temple in that province to be able to bring in this one. If I try that, it won't let me do it because I don't have a temple. These units, I can bring in militia, light infantry, or heavy infantry, which is like basically what was attacking us. If I do this and set repeat recruitment every single turn until I stop it, I will get 1 militia. Or if I do 2, it goes to negative resources, but I do repeat, it'll just cycle through, cycle through, cycle through. But I don't want to do that right now. We'll just leave that as it is. Okay, so we now have this place, this bountiful land. What can we do with our guys in the bountiful land? What can Folky do? He can construct a building. Well, we also know we've got Rodewald here, who is a master smith. He makes items. And then we've got Gundamar, who is a master mason. They're able to construct more advanced forts than ordinary commanders. He's got a siege bonus, defense bonus. He's old, though. What does old mean? Ooh, negative penalties, because his start of old age as a human is 50, and he is 50. But he is a mason, right? He can make more advanced forts and so forth. What I could do, if I wanted to, is bring him down to the bountiful land and have have this guy, have him do the construction. And in fact, I may want to do that. Let's go and... Oh, nope. Let's bring Gundamar down here so that next turn he will go ahead and... He will go ahead and be used to construct stuff. Now, we've got these 3 guys here. What can he do? Like I said, he can construct a palisades, which is a type of fort. You can see down below. It gives you a recruitment point bonus, commander point bonus of 0. Unfortunately, a defense of 100, siege supplies, and it takes 4 months to build. It costs 600 gold. Some guys can build labs, and some can build temples. I can't build either one with this character, with Folky. But a lab would be usable to move gems around and to move magic items around, and to recruit certain people. And the same with a temple. You can recruit like that priest with a temple. What can Hilderic do? He can still preach. He can construct temple. He could do that. What can Regin do? Regin can build a lab. Good to know. But what else do we have here? We have search for magic sites. So every province has the possibility to have a magic site on it. Hilderic is a priest of level 3. When he searches for a magic site, he is going to search for a magic site in the priestly group, basically. Regin is a mage and an earth guy. If I have him search for magic sites, he's going to search for fire sites and earth sites. Folky is just going to patrol the province to kind of try to get this unrest down, but I'm also going to put a garrison here to give patrol strength and unrest reduction. And you can see it's the types of defense units that you use are based on what the province offers. Now, also be aware that for every level of defense value, it costs that number of gold to get to that level. So 1 to get to 1, 2 to get to 2, 3 to get to 3, and so on. So it becomes increasingly more expensive every level you go up. There we go. We're going up to 30. All right, so we're going to patrol, search, and search. Now what about Clodomir? He can't go directly to the Giant's Rest because of the water. He could go to Silbermark to kind of keep an eye on that spot. We could send him to Pania. Maybe we'll send him over there just to see what's going on over there. Okay, now, do we want to recruit anybody here? I don't think so. Not yet. Do we want to recruit anybody over here? We still have some resources. We have some recruitment points. Let's maybe... What does the Black Acolyte do? Oh, Black Acolyte is sacred, which means that if I've got a unit that can cast a Bless, then he will receive all of these Bless effects that we set up at the beginning. There aren't that many sacred units in the Ulm list. He's one of the few. We could make another spy. We could make another Master Smith or a Master Mason. There's this Priest Smith who can do fire and earth. He's a priest. He's got a research ability. He is sacred. Maybe we'll get this guy. The guy who looks like the Rolling Thunder guy or a weird KKK dude. Oh, there we go. Now it's doing what I wanted it to do before. So, what was it? 2 episodes ago? So it costs 2 to make one of these guys. I only have 3 commander points. So if I do 1, 2, this one won't appear until 2 turns from now. But I only really need 1. Oh, but do I want to grab any more of these dudes here? Let's see. I like the crossbow guys. They were useful. Let's get some more of those. Okay. And this guy, Rodewald, if I end turn now, it'll say, "Hey, are you sure you want to end your turn? You haven't dealt with one guy. Let's take care of Rodewald." We're gonna have him. Oh, let's see what he can do though. He can cast literally nothing. He can forge magic items, same as our elf god guy. He can do the alchemy. He can do empowerment. If I had enough of these, I could bring him up to level 3 in Earth. But I need 45 gems, and I've only got 31. So I'm going to have him research. Right now, we are going to construction level 2. We have 54 points remaining. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Okay. So we have searched for magic sites. None was found. This other guy did. None was found. We did some patrolling and killed a filthy brigand and troublemakers. There are still many unruly subjects in this land that have to be eliminated. But we've got a new famous hero. Stories of Folky's brave deeds and his enormous strength are now told by bards and storytellers all over the world. If we go to him, notice he's got some new flags on him. He's got experience and heroic ability. Experience gets more morale, attack skill, etc. as it gets more experienced. Heroic ability increases physical strength Any commander entering the Hall of Fame gets a heroic ability that will become increasingly better while it remains in the Hall of Fame. All right, that's good stuff. Clodimir is going to go here next, so we're just going to keep him on the sneak. Gundamar is the guy that we want to construct some stuff. So we're going to have him construct the Palisades. It's going to cost 600 gold and take 4 months. But we're going to have him do it so that we can keep the other guys available to do other things. Which, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Which in our case is going to be go down to Silvermark. Now, if we look here, you can see our dominion has expanded. This is not our personal territory, but this is our influence in the world. If I right-click on any given province where I have influence, you can see up here, I've got 3 candles. That's level 3 dominion compared to this one, which is level 6, which is Ulm itself. I've got order 1, productivity 1, luck 1, and drain 1. This one doesn't have anything of those. This one has one of those. This has growth of 1. So these scales, as they're called, impact the values in the province. And they are affected by us and by our dominion and by a whole bunch of other effects. Okay, what are we doing next? Okay, so this here is 20 enemy units. I kind of want to grab the Giant's Rest because I want this arena, which gives us gold. That'll be nice. And it's easy. It's got infantry and cavalries. So, what do we know about Folky? We know that Folky attacks cavalry because I told him to. So we're going to watch for that in the next battle. Meanwhile, though, I'm going to actually put my crossbowmen in the right spot because this is dumb. I'm going to put them back here. Now, Clodimir isn't going to get into the fight, and Gundamar isn't. I'm not setting him for any battle orders. So if I kind of look at where I'm putting this guy, you can see those 2 guys are back here. Like, they're chilling out back here. But that... Oh, well, this guy's actually chilling up here. But that doesn't mean anything, because if I move to another territory and these guys don't follow, they obviously won't appear in the combat. So that's fine. All right, so let's take these 3 guys. Now remember, you can control-click to pick different ones, and then when you have a set selection, clicking any one of them will select and deselect the whole crew. So this sneaky guy, oops, he is at the end of this turn going to Pania. Gundamar is building the Palisade. I've got Pons, who is this new guy, who is my priest smith. He has got some things he can do. What can he do? He can cast ritual, is basically bullshit. He can forge magic items, just trinkets again. Alchemy and empowerment and so on. I'm still not able to empower anybody yet. So I'm going to leave him on research. One of these days we'll be able to do a ritual spell and you'll be able to see how that works. I mean, it's about what you would expect. You set the rule, you set the instruction, next turn, the thing happens. It's that simple. All right, so let's go over to Giant's Rest. Left click to move your guys, and let's end the turn. There was a battle in Giant's Rest. We can click here to get the stats first, or we can view the battle to not know what's going on ahead. We do know that we're in the wintertime, so let's take a look here. Oh, nice! We took no losses. And this infantry did a really good job, and our cavalry Black Lord did a really good job. It killed 2 mounted commanders. Nice. All right, let's view the battle. I'm going to run this at faster speed. Oh, protection from fire. Casting those. There we go. Let's actually just go ahead to standard battle log. You can see Regin is casting these things. He's flying shards. Apologies for the explosions in the background. It's to the 4th of July, and my window is open because I am boiling in my apartment, boiling in my office here. Oh, wow. And while I was talking, they just fucking nailed everybody. Nice. Look at that. Great. And now this is ours. Haha, Giant's Rest. So now we get the bonuses from here. The income, the bring in 25 gold per turn of this magic site. Lovely. Now, one other thing I can show you is in the Bountiful Land here. Remember we did a magic site search. Up here it says, a level 5 fire mage has searched for magic sites in this province. A level 5 earth mage has done so, and a level 3 priest has done so. Remember I mentioned that every magic site is associated with a particular type of magic or priestly stuff. And the level and type of the guy who is doing the searching determines this here. So if I bring in another 5 or below fire mage over here, he's not going to find anything. He's not even going to be able to search. But if he's higher, or if he's a different type, he will be able to search for a magic site in that space. And I want to do that with these guys. No, not him, because he's not magical in any way, shape, or form. Have these two guys search for magical sites. This guy is building a palisade. Now, don't worry if you accidentally click that and you're like, ah, shit. If you accidentally go, oh no, I defend. Don't worry, you can still go and construct, and you notice you've already paid the gold. It's already been 1 month. You'll just continue the fort construction. It doesn't ruin anything for you. You're good. You're good. This guy is researching. That guy is researching. Pons and Rodewald. Like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern or something. They almost have construction level 2. I am super excited. We'll be able to make lesser magic items at that. Yay! Okay, what is this guy going to do? Well, we've got some unrest. Let's go ahead and patrol, and let's go ahead and give ourselves province defense and garrison here. Boom, 30. There's no unrest in this zone because, as you saw, we already did some province patrolling, and it reduces 3 per month because we have a garrison of 30 here, or a province defense of 30. So now we have a big expanse of dominion. You can see we have dominion influence over the entire northern half of the map. There's just a little bit down here that we don't. And if you recall, it is a scrolling map, right? East-west connection. So that's why it looks like the same. It is in fact the same zone each time. Just going over like this. Okay. All right. What are we going to do now? These guys are patrolling and searching. What can we recruit here? We could recruit a mounted commander, a priest if we had a temple, heavy infantry, and heavy cavalry. The resources are still not great, but nope. I couldn't get a full guy yet because that's only got 30 resources and it takes 44. And I don't have the recruitment points for it either. So I would go negative, and that means it wouldn't happen until 2 turns from now. So let's not worry about that right now. Do we want to recruit some more guys over here? I think we do. Let's go ahead and maybe get some more. Oh, let's get some black plate infantry. These guys use morning stars. They've got decent strength and so forth. We've got 36 resources. If we go overflow, which we could do, again, it's not a problem. It just eats up 5 resources, or it eats up 5 resources immediately at the beginning of the next turn and then continues constructing. But if we wanted to get a little bit tighter and just get them all at the same time. Ooh, that one's 37. Damn it. I want to see 36 or less, but oh, there we go. Black plate infantry. Let's grab him. Then we're fully used up on our resources, and we'll get all of these guys next turn. We're doing research, but we're 21 points away from construction level 2. This guy has 11, and this guy has 11, so we will just get there with 22. We're searching, we're patrolling. Where is our spy? He's here. Let's have him go check out Kun Aral. Just have him kind of go all around in this zone here, just kind of check out everything. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Research and construction is completed. No sites were found, no sites were found, and the land is now safe and orderly in Giant's Rest. It's too bad we're not getting magic sites. That would be cool to get. But basically what happens is once you get a magic site, once you find one, it pops up into this list here and becomes an icon on here, and then you just click on it to see what it gives you. All right, so these guys, I'm going to try to head over to this province here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these guys, I'm going to move them into... Oh, one guy can actually go over the mountains. I wonder which one that is. Not that guy. Not that guy. Oh, it's... Yeah, of course. It's my god. My god can do it. Of course he can. Alright, we're going to send them back over there. It's going to take 2 turns to get there. But we want to do that because we have all these guys in the garrison that we want to be able to put in. Do we have anybody here? No. It's just this guy, Gundamar, building our palisades. We are almost ready to be able to build out, to empower one guy. So that I can be able to show you that. That's nice. Okay. But we are now coming up to the end of the episode, so I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Oh, Clodomir is doing that. That's fine. Uh-oh. We had a crippled unit, so one guy got injured, and apparently he died on the march. Whoops. These guys, every individual unit is modeled separately. So, for example, if I right-click on this guy, you can see he has experience. Nice. That helps him out. If I right-click on this guy, he's got battle fright. His morale is at -5, so he is likely to break and run more readily than the other guys. This guy's got experience. These guys are all decent. Yeah. Don't see anybody who's got, you know, been fucked up. Except for this poor dude over here at the end. Alright, well, no worries. Now that we are nearly there, I didn't need to do that. It was already set to, I just accidentally clicked that. Regin is here to defend now, but let's go ahead and give him... Oops. Let's go ahead and give him these guys. And he can only do 1. Okay, so he can only handle 1, so that's fine. He can only handle 1 squad. Because he's not the sharpest tack in the brick. What? Sharpest tack? I don't even know. When it comes to that kind of stuff. So he could leadership of 40. He's better in magical leadership, but he can only handle 1 squad. So these guys are in box formation. He doesn't have the ability to do any of the cool ones. He's not that awesome yet. The commander isn't that awesome. These guys are just going to fuck shit up, right? That's what they're going to do. They're going to fuck shit up. That's their job. Alright, we're going to end the turn here. Oh, no. 2 commanders are doing nothing. Who's doing nothing? Regin is doing nothing. Let's have him... I can empower. Do I want to empower him? Oh, I can't empower him with the earth. Oh, but I could do air. Nah, let's not do that. Let's have him... Can't summon the cave grubs yet. Alright, let's have him research, because why not? Fine. They're moving, and then this guy is just hiding. He's just going to keep hiding. So, yeah, we're fine. Unexpected event has occurred in Ulm. What has happened? Oh, no! People are starting to worship false pretenders in the secrecy of their homes. Our dominion drops by 2. Construction of the palisades is done, and we've got a new famous hero, Hilderic. We go to him, we can see now he's got those 2 flags on him. He's got those 2 medals, basically. Now, this guy... good old Gundamar, has built us a fortification, which has this. Gathers more resources, recruitment point bonus, it can be upgraded to a fortress, it's got fort resource bonus, and so on. Fortresses, if you've got if you've got a fort or fortress in a zone and somebody tries to attack you, you can defend, like you will basically they will have to siege you, and vice versa. You have to siege a place that has a fortress. Can this guy construct go up to a fortress level? Sure he can. Let's do it. Why not? That's what he's there for. So these guys, let's get ourselves an army set up. All right, so the crossbowmen are going here. That guy, let's stick him over here, and this guy is going to go with the pikeneers because he's, you know, the theme of long sticks. This guy's researching, but these guys are defending. Research. Yeah, all right. Well, that's it for this episode. I think next time we're going to try to take over this province with our guys. And then from there, we're going to go for this Throne of Ascension. But that's going to do it for right now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.